First-person shooters. They used to be about precision, tension, and tactical edge. Now, it's over-designed lobbies, $20 skins, and gameplay so safe, it's basically sedated. But buried beneath the mainstream noise, there's a new wave of FPS titles quietly arming themselves for war. Games not afraid to challenge what the genre can be. Some are raw, some are risky. All of them, criminally underrated. This ain't your average top 5 list. These aren't just cool trailers or hype machines with no gameplay. We dug deep, studios, roadmaps, alphas, devlogs, and we came back with games that are about to make serious noise. So lock and load, Outlaw. Because this is Most Wanted. And these are the top 5 upcoming FPS games you shouldn't sleep on. Coming in hot at number 5, Off the Grid. This one's a cyberpunk-style PvPvE shooter with a twist. The director behind it is Neil Blomkamp. That's right, the guy who gave us District 9. So if you're expecting a cookie-cutter shooter, forget it. Set on a dystopian island ruled by corrupt megacorps, Off the Grid throws 150 players into a battle where PvP and PvE missions happen simultaneously in real time. 1 second you're extracting stolen biotech for a corp. The next you're in a 3-way gunfight because 2 other squads got conflicting orders. What makes it different? The narrative engine. Missions are driven by evolving story arcs, and your choices affect how the game world reacts. Blow up a refinery? That faction remembers. Save a civilian convoy? Expect a call later. Weapon and player customization runs deep. Implants, mods, exogear, cloaking tech, you name it. And the map? It's vertical, alive, and built for stealth, ambushes, and guerrilla tactics. Off the Grid isn't just flashy, it's dangerously smart. Keep this one locked in. It might just change how open-world shooters are built. At number 4, Bungie returns to its roots, but it's not what you remember. Marathon is a spiritual reboot of the 1994 cult classic, but now it's a futuristic, extraction-style shooter with horror and cyberpunk undertones. You're a runner, a post-human merc, dropped into the lost colony of Tau Ceti 4. Missions involve scavenging rare tech, escaping deadly threats, and surviving player-on-player conflict in a hostile alien ecosystem. But this isn't like Tarkov or DMZ. Marathon is a living world. Items persist. Events evolve based on what players do. A reactor that's sabotaged by one player might trigger a blackout for an entire region in future missions. Bungie is leaning into Zero Campaign. The story lives through the world and your actions. Deep world building with factions, rivalries, and dynamic missions. Intense weapon sandbox with crisp movement and pinpoint gunplay. Add in next-gen audio and graphics, and what you've got is a shooter that doesn't just play great, it feels haunting. This could be the comeback Bungie needs, and the shot in the ARM extraction games have been waiting for. Sliding into number 3, an old name with a new mission, Delta Force, Hawk Ops. This game is built like a military sim, but with modern pacing. Think Battlefield scale with Rainbow Six intensity. 3 main pillars make this game stand out. 1. Single-player campaign, based on Black Hawk Down, officially licensed. This is a gritty, cinematic campaign recreated shot-for-shot with modern tech. 2. Large-scale battles, 64-plus players in real-world locations with tanks, air support, and destructible buildings. Teamwork and strategy win the day, not lone wolf kill streaks. 3. Tactical Ops PvE, 4-player strike teams take on AI missions with multiple outcomes. These missions scale in difficulty and include stealth options, civilian rescues, hostage extraction, and base infiltration. What makes this so exciting? Realistic squad-based mechanics. Integrated comms system. Zero pay to win. Unreal Engine 5 visuals that keep it immersive. Hawk Ops respects the legacy of military shooters while modernizing the gameplay for today's tactical junkies. This might just be the game that picks up the pieces Battlefield left behind and rebuilds something even stronger. At number 2, the slowest, deadliest shooter on the list, Gray Zone Warfare. Set in a politically unstable Southeast Asian island, this is a hardcore milsim built for paranoia. Here's what makes it brutal. No minimap. No floating indicators. Every gunfight can end your whole run. You choose from one of 3 private military companies, PMCs, each with different goals and territory on the island. The game world is persistent. If a squad takes over a compound at 2 p.m., that zone might still be under control hours later when another team rolls up. Limb damage matters. You're not just slapping on bandages, you're injecting morphine, applying tourniquets, and praying your teammate didn't black out behind cover. Loot matters. Gear matters. And extraction is everything. Combat here is not run and gun. It's wait, stalk, ambush, retreat. Every choice feels heavy. Every shot fired gives away your position. Gray Zone Warfare is built for the long game, and it's already building a cult following. If you want realism that makes Escape from Tarkov feel forgiving, this is your new obsession. At number 1, the game that looks more like a found footage film than a video game, Bodycam. This one broke the internet when people thought the trailer was real-life Bodycam footage. And the gameplay? Just as terrifying. You play in 4v4 or solo environments where photorealism meets chaotic gunplay. What sets it apart? Unbelievably real environments powered by Unreal Engine 5. Jittery, handheld-style movement that feels like you're physically holding the gun. No HUD, no crosshair, no cheat cues. Sound design is sick. Muffled explosions echoing boots, bullets tearing through drywall. But this isn't just about looks. The devs are focused on creating gameplay that's tactical and terrifying. Enemies blend into the shadows. Lighting isn't just for mood, it's strategy. Even reloading mid-fight feels dangerous. And the community, already blowing up on TikTok and Twitch. If you want a shooter that doesn't just challenge your skills, but messes with your nerves, Bodycam is the future of immersive FPS. There you have it, 5 shooters that actually move the needle. Some tactical, some terrifying. All of them, most wanted. Which one's got you locked in? Drop it in the comments. If you're new here, hit that sub button. We only bring heat. This is Most Wanted, and we're just getting started. Stay sharp, Outlaw. See you on the next raid.